taught you how to speak your mind. Never knew you'd turn out to be an idiot. And I might be stupid, but I'ma keep it moving like I know what I'm doing. Whoever thought you had a goddamn clue. Never knew you'd turn out to be an idiot. I might be a fool.
Accidentally brilliant. Yeah.
Accidentally idiots.
We three idiots. Together again.
Dumb three.
Talking about things that no one cares about.
No one cares.
But you're listening, so
But-
we got you.
But putting our perspective on it. We're putting. What's butt pudding?
Butt pudding?
It's delicious. It's like tapioca. It's Belgian chocolate mixed with tapioca.
Mike, let me ask you this question.
Butt pudding.
For $50 million,
Absolutely.
Would you
I
eat
would.
butt pudding?
I didn't even get a chance to say the disgusting thing.
It's $50 million. Whatever it is, I'm doing it.
I don't even get like no matter what though.
I'm
I just
doing
think, right. You couldn't play that game with Mike. Like would you? I was like, hey, something come here. Would you do so and so for so and so? He's like, I don't know. But with Mike, it's like, hey, for $50 million, yes, I do it. Like, God damn.
The question is he going to
Where
really
is he
do
at
it?
right
Is he
now?
going to really do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, for $50 million, would you? Would you?
The answer's always yes.
Would you set up a scene where somebody approaches Donald Trump with a bribe and record it on camera? Would you do it?
Absolutely. But that's nothing that would ever happen.
What?
Setting somebody up with a bribe to catch them up.
Trump or just anybody?
In general. Does that happen?
Like you're just doing a segue here.
Trying to.
It's not obvious at all.
Okay.
You repeat that? Yeah, I was like, that's because I think
let's-
everybody would do that.
I mean, let's talk
Set up
about
Trump.
modern campaigns. We got that information about was it Cambridge Analytica? Undercover reporter going in and asking them about, pretending they're a wealthy citizen interested in basically affecting an election in some other country, and this company would be willing to set up different scenarios, entrap a candidate in order to affect the election.
Did it ever happen that they know of?
I mean, they've been doing it for years. I don't know.
Are they faithful to any?
And so I've heard that
Faithful to money.
that they responded that this is what the reporter, the undercover guy, brought to them, and so they were kind of trying to gauge what he really wanted, and that was what was recorded. So there's an out there, but the fact of the matter is, there's companies out there that there's individuals, companies that can affect elections with simple video recordings of a politician, and it just kind of sinks the campaign.
So how were they utilizing Facebook?
Just with the data, I think.
What, people?
Yeah, just data of voters, where they are, what interests they have, and how to reach them, I believe. I don't know exactly. But yeah, Facebook is under it right now because of their ties with them or
And they knew about
selling
it.
the data or something like that.
They knew about it for years.
That they were using it in that way.
Yeah, and they didn't say anything.
Do you have to say anything?
No, you shouldn't.
Shouldn't have to say anything? Well, what's your stance on this? I mean, you're a guy with small
What does that mean?
moral aptitude, so
He already said he'll do anything.
he'll
for
do
$50
it.
million.
So
Right.
anybody else in that position,
I mean,
you're cool with it.
I would like to work for this company. It sounds like a great, legit company.
Next on Mike Scams,
Right. Now, what I want to
we
know
take
is,
over Ukrainian elections.
so what they're going to do is they're going to have a guy with a camera. They're going to send a hooker to your hotel room and videotape this hooker coming to your room just so they can put it out that you had a hooker. Even if you turned her away or whatever, they're going to leave that part out the video. I'm
Right.
sure.
Right. Yeah.
Now, are they faithful to one candidate? Like
Yeah,
if me and Mike was-
someone's paying them to do it for one candidate.
So if me and Mike are running against each other in an election, they'll pay. Mike will
Interesting.
pay
Let's
them.
do that. Let's have an election.
So Mike will pay them to catch me
Please vote.
sleeping with a chick or whatever. But can I contact them?
Mike
and
will
say-
try to catch you sleeping with a dude, I think.
right, with a dude, pay some guy to just jump in my bed, take the picture real quick. So could I hire them to do some shit on Mike?
The same. Oh,
Yeah, the same company. That's what I'm saying. Like, would they?
probably.
They probably
I
don't
don't
give a
know.
fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
And
Who's
then
ever
Mike
paying
had to
them?
go back and pay
As long
them
as it's not
even
in the deal.
more.
You think they
to not
write
do
up a
it.
contract like you agree not to work with the other.
Right. Don't put anything out on me. But then they would have to like go back
Then
and
they
like,
got the-
okay, so I'm going to pay you to say bad shit about him, but pay you even more to not say shit about me and to not get them.
Or when
money.
you get the information, you go to the other people and say, hey, I want you to know I have this information on you. You can pay me so much amount of money to not leak it.
Right.
I already got the money from the other guy.
Now here's a good one. Is there like a bootleg version of this company that's like
Mike's
hey,
company.
I got you.
What's the
Mike
name of
just
it?
shows like, hey, listen, I got you saying the N word 8 years ago. I don't give a fuck. You can't. Like I mean, they had like just so much bullshit.
That's
like
the type of thing though you put out there, and
Yeah.
you're gonna lose voters.
Let's do a
sucks.
Michigan-based company like that.
What do you think? What do you think about the whole deal with Stormy Daniels and Trump, the porn star who has said that she's had or wants to be able to say that she's had a relationship with him, a sexual relationship?
What I don't understand about that is how is she able to when she had the contract? What I know she was trying to get out of it, but
Right.
she said I would pay the money back that I received. But can you do that?
I mean, I don't know. It's like
He would never accept
this is
it.
what she's gonna talk about, but she can't. I don't know. It's just like the details. I think it's like her privilege to, or her right to be able to just like share the pictures or the evidence that she has. So I guess she can
Oops, I
say
dropped
something.
my phone and it's open. Take
Yeah.
a picture of what's on the screen
Right,
real quick.
right.
Like that type
Or
of shit.
couldn't she
Okay,
be like
so-
tell you the whole thing and then you tell the news?
Right.
Well, I don't know how it works, but that agreement. Who the fuck? This attorney just pays her $130,000 to not talk about it without Trump's knowledge. Like some like home equity loan was taken out and just given to her. What?
Home equity loan on who?
That's where he got the money from, or something like that. Is what he
So
claimed, because he said it was his money, nothing to do with Trump. He didn't pay her.
So he was looking out for Trump, basically.
Right, by doing that. But I
Who the
don't know. I
fuck
feel
looks
like
out
it's
for somebody
weird.
for
Just-
100-something
just
thousand?
throw.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, his
It's
job's
happened a lot of
work.
times.
I'm sure he's getting paid
he's getting that money
way,
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
nothing. But I don't know. It just seems funny to me.
That's his one job. He probably does this daily.
He probably just
Throwing out money.
at the end of the day, he opened up his notepad. Trump, I paid a hooker $50,000 at Starbucks. I paid a little black kid $75,000.
Like-
I just gets all this money. Don't worry about it. You know I'm huge. I'm going to return all the money. You don't have to worry about it.
Right, just paying people as Trump walks down the street. Don't say he was here.
I'll be sliding receipts and shit. Hey, say I gave him $50,000 for some shit.
But do we care? Do we care that Trump had a sexual relationship with
What
Stormy
is it-
Daniels?
what would it change?
Basically, in my mind, the only thing that this affects is Trump just straight up lying that he didn't have it, and then it comes out and says he did. That's it.
I mean, that's what
And we already know he's a liar.
Bill Clinton did that. I didn't have sex with Monica
only-
Lewinsky, and come to find out, he busted nuts all on her dress.
The only difference was he was under oath when he said that, so
Right.
that was an impeachable offense.
So what about Donald Trump? You think he's going to go under oath and admit that he?
I don't know
because
how
it
it's going to
didn't-
get that far. I don't know why.
With Monica, that that was during the presidency in the office, right? I mean, this is something that happened well before he was a president. It's nothing. Why would he even?
It wasn't well before. I think it was.
It was like 10
It was
years
Tuesday.
ago.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Tuesday.
I thought it was 2008.
No.
Sure, it was. It was
2006. Okay, 2006.
It was when
10
she
years
was
ago.
pregnant. His wife was pregnant with Barron.
I mean, there's some good stuff there.
Now, isn't that something that should be like even with Clinton? You know, sleeping with Monica Lewinsky, shouldn't that be something that's handled within the Clintons or with the Trumps? Like, why? I mean, how does that affect us?
That's
It
what I'm
does-
saying. Does
Exactly,
it? Does
it
it?
doesn't.
Do you guys care? What if she does? It comes out
It
and
doesn't
says.
affect me at all.
I guess there's new information on her polygraph that she took, where they asked, like, did you have sexual intercourse? And it was like, did you have unprotected sexual intercourse with Donald Trump? Yes.
Why? But doesn't that go against the agreement that she signed that she can't talk about it?
Well, I think this was the polygraph was from 2011. I don't know.
What is she taking?
It's been undermined for a long time.
That's weird.
I think what
Who
I
cares,
heard
though?
from her is that all she wants to fight is just for her right to defend her honor, because Trump is saying you're a liar, that never happened, and
You're a
she's
porn
like,
star.
fuck you, I'm going to prove that it did. And I get that. That's cool. She wants to fight for that. And I also think it would be hilarious if, everything is talked about and examined and there's pictures. Like, that would be funny.
A dick pic of Trump. It's probably
But
got
yeah, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna go anywhere.
What do you think a dick pic of Trump looks like? Like great hair, like real orange,
Angry,
just that face.
frown.
I don't want to imagine it too much more, but is it? You got that comb over on there?
Absolutely.
You gotta have that on there.
One nut to the other.
I think it looks just. Is it just his face? Just his face, just straight down there.
I give the best cock shots.
Yeah, why didn't he come on and just like start
if he's
congratulating
huge,
himself
though?
on?
What if it's like huge and veiny and look like his 20-year-old cock?
Dun.
He had like surgery and shit.
He just starts
Like,
getting mad respect for his.
right.
his
All this
his
is fucking
pipeline.
horrible though. Like all orange and paley and skinny but his cock is just amazing. Like if you took it's like you switched like a really nice person, like in shape person cock with Donald Trump's cock, like you switched them or something. Like
What's a
That's
nice person's
crazy.
cock look like? Do you
I don't
have
know.
an image?
just like a muscle bound porno cock person. I don't know shit.
Muscle bound porno cock person. What do you do?
Well, if you
I'm
say
a
it
muscle
that
bound
way.
porno cock person.
Right.
Yowzer.
Like I don't know, maybe it's one of the guys that they use that has like stunt cocks that jumps in and fills in for the actors like
Cock double.
buffers. Yeah, like a cock double. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's fucking her and then but his dick is too small, but he really fucks her good. So he's got great action.
As soon
They're
as he
like,
takes it out, it's
and
the
action,
cock
like
double.
cut, and you got to jump back, and the cock guy comes in like, "Urgh." And then they cut again. And the guy jumps back on there. That'd be great.
Do you think his cum's kind of like Tang? Like it shoots out, looks like some
probably like a
orange
fucking-
Kool-Aid?
It probably comes out like a missile. Just bring in the stunt cum. That's crazy.
Oh,
I feel so
man.
bad when our parents listen to this
Stunt
show.
cock.
Does that? I mean, how do you feel about that?
There's a warning. There's a warning.
I just thought
There's-
about that. I should get even raunchier. So
I'm
playing
glad the
with
black
myself.
guy said it.
There's a
not-
warning. Yeah.
The black guys. So they're probably drinking tea and explaining it to their friends and shit. That's just what black people do. They talk like that.
Do you
It's
just
okay.
think white people drink tea? Just stir.
I don't know. I'm just thinking your
I had tea
mothers are
this
probably
morning
older
and
and like
yesterday
having
morning.
tea parties and listen to the podcast and I want you to hear my son's podcast. That's so wonderful. And they're playing this episode and they're like, maybe we shouldn't listen to this right now.
What
Or-
if they're
or
if
they
they're not
play-
Trump fans? Maybe they're
They
in.
play the one that you started with the great music, like
Yo,
this
the
week's
classic.
on, and then just go right into something horrible.
What if you play it for your mom and
Pause
they're
for
listening
porno.
and she's like, I've seen one of those cock boys.
I know exactly.
I know exactly what he's talking about. I've seen one of those guys.
That's Keon at Booyah at Yahoo.
This show is entirely based on the mind of comedian Booyah. The other participants, in no way are their views.
We need to get one of these contracts that Stormy signed so we can opt
For who?
out.
Oh, for us?
For the show, yeah.
Right.
So we can opt out of this.
Wait, we hushed ourselves? Give ourselves a gag order?
Is that why it's called a gag order?
Gag yourself if you talk.
Right.
So other elections and other sham elections. Russia just had an election. What do you do when you're a dictator and you have an election?
Isn't he always going to win?
How do you not win? He kills opponents, jails opponents,
When was this election?
and controls all the election boards and decides which areas get to elect people.
That's so
How do you
awesome.
lose? How do you lose? So he's the
gotta-
longest standing leader of Russia, president since Stalin, I think.
Good shoes to fill.
Just imagine, though, just imagine you're involved in politics and you're like, I'm going to run for president. And then people are looking at you like, are you fucking crazy? Like, that'd be like the dumbest thing you ever want to do.
You know you can't win,
Well, I mean,
right?
right.
No, like you can't. You'll be killed.
You'll be killed, right.
So for the
same-
people who have done that, they're doing it for their probably Russian pride, want to do something better for their country, whatever.
Seems like a lot of waste of time, money, resources.
And you get a president of the United States congratulating a dictator on his glorious election victory. Kind of a slap in the face of those other people who want that.
When did this
different
election take
for-
place? It was recent?
Yeah, it was
On
within the
Putin's
past
birthday.
week. Yeah, right. For my birthday, will reelect me.
Right. What a great president, great birthday president.
So what did they do in North Korea? Same thing?
Real quick, I just want to get our fact checker on. We are paying for the fact checker today. Booyah, you brought up that Obama did the same thing in 2012.
Right. And Bush in 2008, from what I heard.
And I looked it up on Snoops. It does look like President Obama did congratulate Putin again. I will say that you have a relationship with this country and you congratulate the winner. That's in any other place, if it was a fair election, it's what you would do. I think it looks a lot worse on Trump when he's literally been being under investigation for the past year and a half for colluding with the Russian government to win his own election here.
Right,
Not a good
right.
look. It's not a good look.
I got you back. Remember?
Yeah, right.
You got me, I got you.
Don't you think
Trump's not smart
somebody-
enough to taint a Russian election.
Do you think that there's somebody that's on Trump's side that should be able to
Nobody,
say, hey, listen,
nobody's on Trump's
I
side.
don't think you should say certain things or whatever. Like it just seems like
No,
it should be-
yeah, I think who was it? The national security team warned Trump not to say it.
He still says it. Oh, fuck.
What, the congratulations?
Yeah,
Really?
What is
yeah,
the
people tell him all the time what
what is
not
the
to
purpose?
do.
What is
That's
That
why
makes
he
him
fires.
wanna
That's
do
why
it
he
more.
fires all the aides because they keep telling him not to do shit.
That's like a guy like, hey, listen, I fucked a chick before. She's gonna burn you. Don't fuck her. I'm gonna fuck her anyway. My cock is impenetrable to getting burnt.
Impenetrable. Well, I hope so.
Impenetrable.
You don't want your cock being penetrated.
But it's impervious to getting burnt. But it's like, why would you just keep doing? And then, do you think that there's people that's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get a job by him and tell him not to do this shit because I know he's gonna do it. It's like, you know what I mean?
You think? Why don't you just go in there and who's the guy? Is there someone else on the other shoulder just always telling him to do the wild thing? Do the dumb.
That guy's been with them
make the
since day
comments-
one.
Right. Who is that guy? What if it's not necessarily just Trump's own mind versus, sanity? It's somebody else is in there speaking. Hey,
Behind a curtain and shit.
Right.
why don't you make fun of all of black people and tell them you don't care about their rights?
Right.
It's possible.
It's possible. I thought that Steve Bannon was doing some of that, but
He's gone.
there you go.
How many people have Trump fired?
Man.
And it's is it more than previous presidents?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, his entire cabinet is gone.
The people that he elected.
The people that he nominated or if it's just hired positions.
The kitchen's
I mean, he's
empty.
gone through like
Even people
3 communication directors, just one position. Just
Even people in the kitchen. That's fucked
No,
up.
I'm saying like the cabinets in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought you.
it was a bad cabinet joke.
Oh, right. Cause I'm about to say that would really be fucked up. You slice that orange in a horrible manner. It should never be sliced in fours. You're fired. Get out of here.
I wonder if he could fire
You know
people
what?
off of his like detail that are with Secret Service. Like, I don't like how you're protecting me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. If he's got a bad, like some guy giving him a evil eye, while he's walking down
You know
the
I
hallway.
didn't vote for you, right? You know.
Yeah, he says.
Or
that
like
to-
some guy comes running with a knife and Secret Service like, oh fuck,
That was close.
that was close. Like didn't talk with a guy.
Donald, you good?
You good, man? Like, oh my God, he almost stabbed me. You're fired. Because you don't have to jump in front of a bullet. You know that, right?
You don't have to?
You don't. That's not your job to jump in front of a bullet for the Secret Service, for the president. I don't. That's like a big rumor
What's your job?
to protect him, but you don't have to jump
Okay.
in fucking bullet, push him out the way or something. But
With your life, protect
There's
him
only
with your
been
life.
one. There's only been one that like actually lost his life. Like I think it was what was his name? Roosevelt, I think.
Check it.
Yeah, fact check
checker.
it. It was like a Secret Service. It's like only one Secret Service guy that actually jumped in front of a bullet.
He
or some
actually
shit.
jumped in front of it, or it's just a bad shot and it shot.
Right.
He was like 18 feet away. It was like pow.
That's pretty quick though. By the time you pull the gun out, I mean you have to be jumping right when you see the gun.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if like this happens like years ago before cell phones or whatever, like Woodrow Wilson, like some old ass president, and like the guy got shot, but he was like 20 feet away, and they was like, fuck it, they just grabbed, picked up the body, and drug him over by the president. It was like he jumped in front of the bullet. He's a hero.
Before camera, nobody took a
he
picture
was
of it.
nowhere near the president. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, Jerry
Is that him?
Parr. 2015.
Oh, no,
I
he's
don't
the
think,
one.
I don't think he was shot
not him.
though.
'Cause he's too
it says
old.
he was one. Jerry Parr. He was one of the agents protecting Reagan on the day of his assassination attempt, March 30th, 1981, is widely credited with helping to save the president's life, but does not say. What are you laughing at?
50 was just saying that. He's like, that's bullshit. If I'm the president and somebody don't jump in front of that bullet and I'm the one who gets shot, everybody's getting fired.
Right, everyone. Right.
We gotta give him a shout out, man. He loves the show. He's always watching the show, man. Big shout out to you, 50.
Oh, okay.
For real.
Is he going to be a caller in sometime?
He wants to come and sit down with us one day. We gotta get him to come out here. We definitely want to get you to come out here and watch us.
Where's he live?
In Detroit.
Oh,
East
okay.
side, East side.
Well, we only have 3 chairs, so
All right. Well, we'll get a chair. We'll get some crates, a couple of milk crates, and set up another chair.
you could sit on my lap during the show.
Fuck that. For $50 million, would you? For $50 million, I'll sit on your lap and do the show. The
Okay.
whole fucking show. I won't give a fuck. That just better be a Snickers in your pocket or some shit.
Just looking up.
Secret Service agents and people that's been.
Yeah, but they're.
What's it called was killed that way too, wasn't he? For the Beatles, John Lennon. Like some gunman just came up to him and shot him or some shit.
Andrew Jackson survived a misfiring pistol in 1835. We've been talking about gun control since. Theodore Roosevelt survived a chest shot from a .38 caliber revolver in 1912 when the bullet first struck a glasses case and manuscript in his front suit pocket.
That's like something out of a movie.
Bullets back then, just thick books were stopping them. Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, and Gerald Ford also survived would-be assassins with firearms. 9 U.S. presidents attacked since 1865.
So what was the last?
I'm not getting it, but
When was the last attack on a president? Then
all a man needs is a willingness to trade his life for mine,
Hold on,
Lyndon
look at that
Johnson
shit.
once said.
And still mistakes happen. In 2009, Tariq and Michelle Saali managed to slip into the White House, shaking hands with President Obama during his first state dinner in 2005. Wow, 2005.
What the
live
fuck are you
grenade.
reading?
Right there. Right, see it?
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
A
Managed to
live
slip in the
grenade.
White House, shaking hands with his... Who are those guys?
yeah, who is Tariq and Michelle Sahali?
In 2005, a live grenade was thrown within 100 feet of the podium holding George Bush during a presidential visit to the former Soviet Republic of Georgia.
Are they just saying those names because they sound like terrorists?
Right.
Probably so, but they probably are terrorists, I'm sure.
Well, is that?
I think they're just saying that they got that close.
Yeah, they're at the dinner.
They're at the dinner, shaking hands.
He got grease and shit. He's like, excuse me, hold on. Wiping his hands off. Hi, how you
Steak
doing? How you
knives.
doing?
Speaking of firings,
Gotcha,
I also
bitch.
wanted to fact check myself. I think in a previous show I mentioned something about Rex Tillerson when he got fired, saying that he was calling out Trump about I want you to find out you're impeached from a tweet. It was an article on the New Yorker. It wasn't a real thing. He didn't really say that.
He didn't.
No. So just
I
want
thought he said that he
to
said-
keep it 100 in here.
I thought he said that'd be great. Oh, okay. Oh.
But he did fire somebody on a tweet, right?
Yeah, no, he did. There was rumors that Rex Tillerson found out that he was fired from a tweet, and then the comment that I said was his response, but it wasn't really his response.
You imagine being fired from your job right now, like on a tweet or something? You're just scrolling through like Twitter,
It
Facebook.
wasn't even like a direct message to me.
No.
Just
Would
like,
you believe it
because
though?
you scrolled.
Would you,
Right,
have to, like,
no,
would you
no.
add him back? Like, yo, did y'all really fire me and shit? Like,
and then someone else comments, "Do you see what this guy's saying right here?"
that'd be fucked up. What's the worst way to get fired?
That's pretty bad.
On Twitter is the worst way you think to get fired?
Just the door's locked when you get in there.
I think, I think
keys-
getting
keys
fired,
changed?
like, just fire me at home. Like, don't have me waste my gas, go all the way up there and shit.
Right. Oh, we
I gotta do
wanted to
that
tell
walk
you-
of shame and shit.
We wanted to tell you to your face.
just call me. No,
I
fuck
can't
that.
even
Just call
imagine-
me at the crib.
I don't even know how something like that would go down.
Like when, like before,
If I get fired, it's because I fucked up. Like, and I know that I did something like it was probably illegal or something.
and then
That's I don't know how I'm like.
Well, most people, I believe, know that they're going to get fired. That's why a lot of people don't even show up to work the next day. You know what I mean? So they already know that they fucked up. Then you got some people that are like, the boss know that they're going to fire you. So instead of waiting for you to get up, shower, come to work, waste your gas and all that shit, you drop your kids off running late, just fucking do it while at the crib.
Running late.
Like, hey,
I was
what you
running
doing?
late to my firing.
Right. Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm trying to hurry up and get up here as fast as I can. I'm getting kids. Oh, don't worry about it. Just relax, chill, calm down. You're fucking fired. Don't worry about it. You don't have to rush up here. You're fired. We'll send you a check. I do it that way. And it would prevent a lot of people from going crazy at the job. Because I don't know if you guys know this. But black people, we usually just knock over the books or some shit like that, kick over the trash can.
Not going to do what you all think I'm going to do.
You guys, on the other hand, when you get fired, pow, pow, like everybody gets
Someone's
it.
coming with me.
Even Sammy, the janitor guy, the cool janitor guy that's cleaning up, he gets it. Everybody gets it. You know what I mean?
Everybody
But
gets
with
it.
us, we
Fist
just
bump
knock
every
over.
That's
morning.
when you hire Mike's scam company and trap your boss into some bullshit and try to get his ass fired.
Right, and just have that in your pocket. Like, oh, you're firing me? Well, look at
What about
this.
these gay hookers that you had?
You know what?
Oh,
That's-
I meant we're going to promote you to this new position.
You can do that, man. Just think about how that would live on if you was getting fired and like they was walking you on. You was like, "That's why I sucked Dan Gilbert's dick." And he'd be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? They're like, huh? Everybody would blow up, and people would be thinking it was so true.
Right.
And then like you never came back on it though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're not. Well,
I had sex with Mike Ilitch. They were like, "What? Oh my god!" How did it would just blow up. You know what I'm saying? Just post it out there. He got to defend himself. He got to say something about it. And
Maybe.
then just say, "Oh, I got a gag order. I can't speak about it." You know what I'm saying?
can't
Can't
talk.
say anything about it.
ongoing investigation. There's no
How much did
investigation.
they, how much did
Well,
they
it's like
pay you?
it's like Trump saying, "No, I can't show you my tax returns. I'm being audited." The IRS is like, "No, you can do that. Go. It's
Right,
fine
right.
to do it. Go ahead and do that."
One guy told
Can't
me
do
I
it.
shouldn't.
Can't do it. Can't do it. It just does that for the next 4 years.
Right.
Hey, it works. No, I'm under investigation. So actually, this show is under investigation. So we do have to end it. Nothing I can do about it. We don't have a lawyer, so got a guy who knows a little bit about bird law.
That's it.
All right.
I'm sorry, real quick. Did you
What's
see the
up?
way that one lady quit her job? That was like, suck my motherfucking dick. And she like pulled her pants down, started like smacking her ass in front of everybody. It's a Twitter. You see
I
that?
think I've seen it.
It's a video, and she was like, "Fuck you! I got hired at somewhere else or something." It was like she was working at Domino's.
Someone else,
and
that
she was
the employer finds
Yeah.
it and is like, well,
Yeah,
we're good.
But she just in front of everybody. She pulled her pants down, sucked my dick, and I got hired at Pizza Hut or some shit. And just walked out.
Just like-
It was the best way to quit a job ever.
I'm out this Domino's.
Real quick, I
Make some
think
changes.
another good way would be going over the intercom of the store and just like really just letting
Oh,
it go. Like
my-
the Walmart. I saw one at Walmart. Lady was like, I just want you to know I'm quitting. This place fucking
Fuck you,
sucks. And just
fuck
like
you,
went
fuck
on a whole
you.
rant.
I'm out.
My buddy Gooch did that at Home Depot and recorded the video. I gotta find it. And play it for you. It's hilarious.
You have multiple videos you have to find for us.
And what he did was but what he did was he did on an intercom, and it's a certain thing is that he did on an interlooping com. So whenever you try to interrupt or cut it off, it just starts all over again. So they didn't realize that, so it just kept playing.
To this day,
attention,
it's
Home
still being
Depot.
played.
Right? It just kept going on and on and on. It's great. It's great. Shout out to Gooch.
And on and on and on. And have a good evening. Accidentally Brilliant at We Three Idiots 313.
I go on and on and on
Subscribe.
and don't take them to the crib unless they boning. Easy, call them on the phone and platinum Chanel cologne and I stay dressed to impress, spark these bitches' interest.